How's it going, lads? Will here. Can do a bit of an update, show you some DVDs I picked up over the last couple of weeks. First off, we got this bad boy at the pack, or La Mute as it's called in French. It's a fairly new film, but this chick picks up a hitchhiker. They stop off at a village, go into some bar, guy disappears, so she goes looking for him, and shit goes down after that. I'm not going to tell you the rest, it'll ruin the story. Everyone said there's like a big huge twist, like there is in From Dusk Till Dawn. I didn't really see that. It wasn't really a twist like that, it was more of a build up. Like you could see it happening from the start, you were just waiting for it to happen. But it's still a great film, I really enjoyed it. And second, I picked up this for dirt cheap. Saw it before, I enjoyed it. It's a cheesy Irish horror film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. A lot of people take magic mushrooms, go into the forest, get fucked up, get followed by a killer. And I picked up this one dirt cheap as well. I know it's a bit of a pussy horror, but it's full of hot chicks, so I liked it. Especially that bird there, Brianna Evigan. She's in the new Mother's Day remake as well. She's fucking hot. What did I watch? I watched Burning Bright last night with her in it as well. About a killer tiger. But she's probably the main reason I enjoyed this film. And then I picked up this crock of shit. 48 weeks later. Absolutely nothing to do with 28 days or 28 weeks later. I knew that anyway. I'm not that stupid. The only reason I picked it up was because what's his name is in it? Oh shit, guy out of fucking Phantasm. Reggie Bannister. He's in it, and I like him. He's cool in the Phantasm films. He was cool in The Rage. Thought it might be cool in this, a zombie film. Started off okay, he was fairly cool, he was like a drug dealer or some shit. It's like a Mexican gang and a black gang get caught inside in his garage while they're dealing drugs. Okay, I'm gonna ruin the story for you because it's fucking crap anyway, it doesn't deserve to be fucking not told. Reggie picks up a fucking AK-47 and he's like, okay, let's kill these motherfuckers. And you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna get good. Then he opens the garage door, and then boom, gets killed by a fucking police car. Squashed to death. And then you're like, what the fuck? A waste of a good fucking actor, like. And the film just got shittier and shittier then after that. Fucking terrible, terrible film. Anyway, I got this bad boy, Bruiser. Not a very well-known film. George Romero directed it back in 2000. Took me for ages to get it. I now have every film that George Romero ever made. Thank fuck. Really happy with that. Good film about a guy, oh fuck, I forget his name, but he works for this fashion magazine called Bruiser, I think. What happens? Oh, his wife fucks off with his boss or something, and he goes mad and puts on this mask, and the mask attaches itself to his face, but you don't know whether it actually happens in real life or in his imagination. I assume it's in his imagination, but he goes off on a fucking rampage and just killing everyone. But yeah, really good film. I picked up this cheesy thing. I'm still trying to finish my Dead of Night collection, as you can see there. Put them all together and you get that. So I only have a few more to collect. Look nice on my fucking shelf. They're actually decent 80s films, most of them. I haven't seen this. Probably saw it when I was younger, but I'll give it a look in it. I got this. It's supposed to be the worst cannibal film ever. I've heard nothing but bad things about it. The only reason I picked it up is because it's part of the video nasties list, and I'm collecting video nasties. It's a French cannibal film, and I watched the trailer, and the cannibals just look fucking terrible. I mean, like, there's guys with sideburns and guys with comb overs and fucking haircuts like they're out of a fucking fashion magazine, and it just looks fucking terrible. I heard there's one shot where there's like a grove of trees in the background, and through the trees you can actually see a car park. So I don't know if I'm even going to watch that, but it's one for the collection. Then I got this bad boy, Romero. I'm not sure if it's on the video nasties list, probably is, but it's a decent enough film. Not as good as Cannibal Holocaust, but fairly decent. Then I got this Lucio Fulci, Cat in the Brain. Bit of a mental fucking film, but I enjoyed it. It's fairly new. It's one of his last films, 1990 I think it was. But some great gore in it. Decent enough. And I finally got this bad boy, Video Nasties Definitive Guide. It's basically 3 discs. Has all the trailers for every films on the Video Nasties list, with a bit of an introduction from a critic and like an hour documentary on the Video Nasties as well. Well worth a watch. I waited for it to get on. I got it for like 18 quid. That's the cheapest I've seen it anywhere local anyway. But definitely worth picking up. Really enjoyed it. If you're into Video Nasties, it's a definite must buy. And finally I got this thing, Subconscious Cruelty. As you can see by the artwork, I shouldn't be showing it actually. It's fucking mental. One of the sickest films I've ever seen. There's a scene involving a newborn baby, and it's probably sicker than a Serbian film. It doesn't involve newborn porn or anything, but shit. It's a guy plays midwife to his fucking sister, and as he pulls a child out of her, he slits the child's throat and fucking sprays it all over her face. I know, fucking gross. And then, as you can see by the cover there, it's like 3 short stories. That was the first one. Second story is about a guy who's he spends about 10 minutes jerking off, and it's like, it's just not nice to watch. Who wants to watch other guys jerking off? But at the end of it, it kind of turns into Hellraiser. His dick gets fucking ripped to pieces by these fucking ropes and shit. It's fucking gross. And then the last story, I think, is like Jesus pops up in like fucking nowadays, and 3 chicks pick him up, bring him up to this warehouse and eat him, basically. Fucking gross. But yeah, if you're into your sick shit and you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. That's all from me. Thanks for watching.